Hello, and welcome back to Fist Entertainment for an unveiling of a box set in the next series of reviews I'm doing. And that is this beautiful box set right here. This is the limited edition, although not as limited as everybody thinks, but this is the limited edition, the Fly collection from Scream Factory. There was released, I believe, a year and a half ago. Awesome. And I will be showcasing off each individual movie as I review it. And like always, Scream Factory does a wonderful job on their box sets. They don't shove things in digibooks. They actually have each film have its own individual case, which I always love. So, we're going to talk about this one, which is 1958's The Fly with Vincent Price. Alright. Well, The Fly. Well, this was the first time I watched this movie, and I gotta tell you, I was very, very impressed with this movie. But first, let's go on to the plot synopsis. When a scientist, David Hillison, who I might add we have heard about before, because he did play the character of Felix Leiter in 1973's Live and Let Die, and 1989's License to Kill, attempts to transfer matter through space and time. Things go horribly wrong, and things go horribly wrong, and two genetic man-fly hybrids are created. Now, with the head of a fly and a wing in place of one of his arms, the scientist desperately hopes that he and his wife, played by Patricia Owens, and his brother, played by Vincent Price, can capture the Eder mutant and reverse the experiment. Okay. Well, what makes this so good? Because this is a really talked about movie. Well, how Friday the 13th, the original, has that groundbreaking, crazy, shocking ending to the film. This one has a very shocking ending to the film. They do indeed have a very shocking ending. Basically, towards the end of the movie, the scientist gets his wife to smash him and kill him, and destroy all of his research so that people can't make the same mistake he did. And then his brother, played by Vincent Price, finds the fly trapped and tangled up in a spider's web, literally screaming, "Don't let him eat me. Please help me." And just as the spider's about to devour him, and you see the scientist's head in his hand on this fly, is actually pretty shocking looking. They smash the spider smash pretty much the mutated fly, and they bury it where no one knows about it. And that's really the shocking ending right there in a nutshell. I mean, this movie is very canny and very, very, very uncanny with a lot of the effects. And yes, what they say at the top here on the back, one of the most haunting conclusions in 50s gene cinema. It really, really is a haunting movie. And after watching this movie for the first time, that ending scene actually kept with me for about 2 days. So I could definitely say very, very much a shocker. Now, interesting enough, this is where we go into the quality. 1958 movie. This film is actually in CinemaScope. It is presented in color, which is not something that was commonly used back in these days, is color in movies, but also in 2.35.1 widescreen format, which is also something that was reserved for the greatest of movies back then in the day. Not every movie had it. Here's where it gets really cool. I don't know how Scream Factory did this, but this is why we love Scream Factory. The audio mix for this movie is a DTS HD Master Audio 4.0 surround-based quad-like soundtrack. So, or sound presentation. So there's actually surround in this movie. You actually have a surround experience that never existed before for this movie. Now, I really do think that's great. And although it's all really just a 4-channel basement on the sound of the movie, there's actually a lot going on for a film this old. And they did a great job going ahead and remastering the picture. The color is very, very retro looking and stuff like that. I had a wonderful time with the color in the audio of the film. So the picture and audio are quite great when it comes to this film. I am so happy I finally got the chance to watch these movies for the first time because, yeah. And the running time on this film is 94 minutes, so it's a little over an hour and a half. And that's all I'll just say about 1958's The Fly. I'll see you guys next time.